Hi, I'm Blaine with Armor Tech, and right now I'm going to be showing you some of the features of the scope cover that you may or may not be able to identify by just looking at it. First of all, easy things like it's got the accessories pocket. You can put your dope card in here, you can put extra ammo, that sort of thing. On the other side, you got your manifold pocket, which isn't going to hold as much stuff, but you can probably get some stuff in there as well. Obviously, one of the most beneficial features is just having a handhold, a nice padded handle that you're going to be able to use as you're getting to and from wherever it is that you're going to be shooting. Next, we've got the ears. Now, what this is going to do is a couple things for you. It's going to allow you to glass through the optic without taking the scope cover off of your weapon. Let's say you're tracking something, or you're hiking, or you're moving through the woods. You'll be able to fold these things up and you'll be able to glass through without taking the scope cover off. The other thing that the ears are going to allow you to do is if you use a sunshade or something that makes your optic quite a bit longer, these end caps you can just leave up and it'll accommodate that while still protecting the rest of your valuable optic there. In order to work these, the end caps, you're going to pull on this drawstring here for your shock cord and tighten it to the appropriate tautness so that these end caps actually stay up. The other thing is you've got to make sure that these tabs here are fully pulled forward when they're up and also fully pulled down when they're down to make sure that you're protecting the end of your optic. So we're going to do the same thing on this. In order to make sure that this works all appropriately, you want the shock cord to be over top of the straps when you attach it to the weapon. The last thing that we can talk about is some of the other features that are available once you have the scope cover off of the weapon. So for instance, you could attach one insert your weapon, and now you've got a way to have your rest basically attached to your weapon for sitting on a rock, on a limb, or something else that might be, might damage your weapon. Next, it also works as a gun bag, but it's not filled with foam and it's not filled with sand, which obviously would be quite a bit heavier. If you've ever carried one around, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of our shooters, like guys from the precision rifle team or the Army Marksmanship Unit, will also use this as a rear gun bag to get a little bit better shooting position, a little more stability as they're shooting. And last, but certainly not least, unfolded serves as a way to keep your butt off either the hot or the cold ground, and we've had quite a few of our customers who've said that that's a pretty good feature. Last thing is that with your imagination, you can probably use this thing in many other various ways, to include a pillow or anything else that you can think of that you need around your hunting camp or your site there. So those are some of the features of the inflatable scope cover.